Let's look at a typical data center environment. Already existing in the infrastructure are the building blocks of the data center, including storage, compute, virtualization, and network. But why do you have these building blocks? Well, it's to run your applications, the tools your users need to do their job. The data center may also house additional resources, such as virtual desktops aimed at simplifying your infrastructure or to better enable your remote workers. The data center may also host a series of web applications and websites to allow customers to connect to organizations and consume their services. Now we need to consider who is actually accessing these applications and resources. Firstly, there will be the employees of an organization who need access to their applications and data. Then there will be the customers, people wishing to find information and make purchases from the organization from any device, any time of the day, and from all over the world. But there's another type of person trying to access these systems as well, a hacker. Someone who's trying to maliciously get access to these resources and the information they contain. By understanding both your customer base and user dynamics, you can better understand the applications they are consuming and optimize their delivery, whilst keeping the hackers at bay. There are 4 key layers of protection to consider to ensure your environment is secure and delivers a high-quality service to users. The first layer to consider is the network layer. You need to minimize the attack surface exposed to the internet by implementing a high-performance data center class firewall. This firewall needs to be able to handle the increasing volume of north-south traffic generated by the ever-increasing number of connected devices. It needs to be able to inspect traffic types and ensure that only the right shapes of traffic are allowed through the holes. It also needs to be able to handle the increasing volume of encrypted traffic by being able to open up and inspect SSL traffic. And all of this whilst providing cutting-edge DDoS mitigation services. The second layer we need to consider securing is the user layer. How do we make sure that only the right users get access to the right resources, such as VDI and VPN access? This element is focused on enhancing the mobile workforce through identity and access management. You want to ensure that your users are authenticated on the security device before being allowed access to your infrastructure. You want to be able to enhance security through multi-factor authentication, but at the same time simplify interaction by deploying a single sign-on solution. And if you can simplify and federate that authentication out to the cloud, you can better enable your users to access software as a service applications such as Gmail and Office 365. From the customer perspective, you also want to consider the security of their access and the credentials they use. You want to ensure your customers aren't susceptible to phishing scams and web fraud, which brings us onto the third layer of protection. How do we ensure that the way in which users and customers interact with your website is correct, and that they are doing things in the way the website was designed to be used? You want to take the concept of the network-based firewall and apply it to the application layer. You want to control the access to the URLs, parameters and forms that make up your websites, and have the visibility to determine if it's a real person interacting with your services, or if it's some kind of web robot trying to inject malicious code or extract information and data. Now that we've layered on these different security services, we're safe to get back to the original goal of our data center, to deliver applications to our users and websites to our customers. And for this we need our application delivery controller, a device designed to ensure the availability of our applications while optimizing their performance to ensure maximum end-user experience. The ADC will deliver a broad range of functionality to achieve these goals. It will monitor the applications within the data center and direct traffic to the most high-performance server, as well as taking users back to the same resource to reduce workloads and deliver consistency. It will provide caching and compression services to ensure the optimum response is returned to the user. It can provide DNS address resolution and has geographical awareness to direct users to not only the closest but the optimum data center to access the resources they require. It will act as a gateway of connectivity to provide network translation where required for things like IPv6, SDPY and HTTP2, as well as integrating with software-defined networks to help organizations transition to these new technologies with ease. At F5, it's our mission to deliver the most secure, fast and reliable applications to anyone, anywhere, at any time. And as you can see, this is a complex problem to address. The good news, however, is that F5 can deliver on all these requirements through our high-performance services fabric. We'll do this by providing a flexible, scalable and programmable fabric across a broad range of hardware and software platforms, all controlled through our intelligent service orchestration.